now, the Dane County Fair kicks off today. We'll take a closer look at the upgraded security plans after several large fights in past years. Plus, a nationwide company cutting hundreds of jobs in Wisconsin, including right here in Madison. And another warning from local law enforcement for anyone who drives a Hyundai or Kia. You're watching News 3 now at 6. There is plenty to see at the Dane County Fair, which opened today at the Alliant Energy Center. Organizers want as many people as possible to experience it. But to do so safely, you're going to see some additional security measures in place this year. Tahlil Mohideen is live on the grounds tonight. So Tahlil, what's in the works now?
Charlotte, much of what you see around me, the rides, the foods, was set up just this morning. But even before the first fairgoers made their way through the gates, safety and security was top of mind. Day one of the Dane County Fair meant some family bonding time for Arthur Johnson and his son, Daylon.
My dad wanted to surprise me with the fair.
Between food, animals, and rides, there's plenty to keep a kid busy. But Arthur made a point of being together and coming early.
Oh, it's good. I love it, but, just got to get in and get out because it might be a little hectic later.
It's not just larger crowds at night. There have been safety issues in the past. A big fight involving young adults on the fair's second night last year led to rule changes and reduced entry hours, something organizers built into this year's plans ahead of time.
In the past, when youth-related events occurred, they were unsupervised youth who were here at the fair, so we think that goes a long way to that.
New this year, metal detectors, closing entry gates at 8 p.m. and requiring all kids under 18 be with a parent or guardian after 4 p.m.
That's perfect. It should always be like that.
Helping enforce those rules and keeping the peace falls in part on the Dane County Sheriff's Office.
And thank you guys for coming out to the fair. We appreciate it.
Sheriff Calvin Barrett wouldn't share specifics about his deputies' patrols or staffing levels at the Alliant Energy Center this weekend, but promised to keep people safe.
Just know that we will be very visible, and when you do see us, we will be present and vigilant, and therefore safety and security. But even when you don't see us, know that we will be present and vigilant.
A guarantee that Barrett and fair organizers hope offers families some peace of mind, knowing at the end of the day, this is about providing a good experience for them. Fair organizers say they are concerned about what the new safety measures, namely the reduced hours and restrictive entry, will do to ticket sales and the future of the fair, but also say they, along with the Sheriff's Office, are prepared to make changes as needed, hopefully in a positive direction.
Tahlil Mohideen reporting live tonight at the Dane County Fair. Tahlil, thank you. Developing tonight, Dane County deputies say they are investigating a brazen armed robbery on the road early this morning on Cottage Grove. The victims, a man and a woman, say they were exiting Highway 12 to get onto Highway N when a dark-colored sedan cut them off and forced them to stop. Police say two armed men got out and approached the victims demanding money. They eventually drove off and no one was hurt. The Sheriff's Office says no one has been arrested, but the investigation is ongoing. And in Beloit, the police department is now recommending people who own Hyundais or Kias to take extra precautions as thefts of those vehicles continue to rise. 3 thefts were reported last night alone. So to better protect your car, Beloit police are telling those owners to start using a steering wheel lock. They also recommend making sure the cars are locked and keys are not left inside the car, blocking in those cars with other vehicles when parking in well-lit areas, and adding video surveillance to the car. They say parking inside a secure garage is always the best option if possible. And breaking news right now, a bomb threat led to the evacuation of the Wisconsin Technical College System building on University Avenue this afternoon. The building was evacuated and has since been cleared. It was not immediately clear, though, if anything suspicious was found or whether any arrests have been made. Stay with News 3 Now and Channel3000.com for continuing coverage. Well, shifting to weather now, another hot one outside today. It's what we come to expect, though. It is the middle of July. However, this weekend, it'll be important to stay weather aware. Let's check your certified most accurate forecast with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
It does certainly feel like July right now. Temperatures today climbing to the upper 80s and heat index readings in the middle to lower 90s. 87 currently in Madison, heat index readings close to 88. And our breeze coming in from the west-northwest at about 10 miles per hour. We're close to 88 in Janesville and 81 in Mineral Point. 83 right now towards the Dells. Wind speeds about 8 to 15 miles per hour through the rest of this evening. Expected to back off overnight. And it has been dry and sunny this evening in Madison, but areas northeast closer to parts of Columbia and Dodge County have seen a few showers and storms pass through. In fact, south of Janesville also seeing a little isolated shower overnight. Plan on temperatures dropping to the low 60s. It'll be mostly clear and mild to start off the day tomorrow. We do have an alert day in the forecast for this weekend. Saturday is going to be stormy late in the day. Most of the day should be dry and sunny, but we'll be keeping out an eye on a line of strong thunderstorms building in late Saturday afternoon and evening. We'll take a closer look at the timing for that line in just a few minutes, Charlotte.
Thank you, Dana. Next at 6, this photo behind me tweeted out by President Biden today after being diagnosed with COVID-19. He says he will continue to work from the White House. This afternoon, he tweeted out a video speaking directly to the camera from the White House balcony.
Symptoms are mild, and I really appreciate your inquiry and your concerns.
The president recently returned from the Middle East and was in Massachusetts yesterday, where he came in contact with several members of Congress.
I understand that the symptoms are light. I hope they continue to be so. That was my experience.
The president's doctor says his symptoms are mild and include a runny nose, fatigue, and occasional dry cough. President Biden, who is 79, has been reminding Americans that he's been vaccinated and boosted twice. President Biden is being treated with the antiviral drug Paxlovid. It has emergency use authorization from the FDA to treat mild to moderate COVID-19 in adults and children who've tested positive. It's only meant for those who are at high risk to eventually get severe symptoms or hospitalization. An infectious disease expert at the UW says taking these tablets are an option you can find here in Madison. You just have to talk with a doctor first.
Be hard to get, navigating health insurance companies if you haven't been in touch with your doctor for a while. If you don't have a primary care doctor, you might have some challenges to getting Paxlovid, but it is available and it's very effective, almost 90% effective in preventing hospitalization. And that's really what we want to avoid with this virus, is keeping people out of the healthcare system.
Omicron's BA.5 subvariant has been dominating among COVID cases in the U.S. According to the CDC, it's caused 78% of new infections across the U.S. last week. The rise of the subvariant over the past 3 months has corresponded to an increase in cases, hospitalizations, and the deaths in Europe and the U.S. Next at 6, Captel is laying off hundreds of workers in southern Wisconsin. The company provides phone captioning services for people who are deaf and hard of hearing. In a notice filed yesterday with the state's Department of Workforce Development, Captel said it plans to permanently lay off 276 employees in Madison and Milwaukee. 28 of the workers are here in Madison, while the rest work in Milwaukee. The layoffs will begin on September 20th. And in Janesville today, a final farewell to a police canine. Canine Fred died this week after a years-long battle with melanoma. For many of those years, he continued to work despite the diagnosis. There was a special procession today for Canine Fred from Janesville to Madison. The department says he first joined them in November of 2015 and was responsible for a multitude of apprehensions and drug seizures. Much more to come tonight. The 2022 Best of Madison winners announced today. Plus, grab a beer and enjoy the weather. We'll tell you about this fundraiser happening right now when we come back.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Wisconsin's #1 remodeler. Mad City Baths is your trusted local source for beautiful bathroom updates, from baths and tub to shower conversions to walk-in tubs with an easy access design, expertly installed in as little as 1 day. Act now. Be one of 50 homeowners who receive special savings with free installation on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts. We'll take before and after pictures and compensate you for your time. Call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Right now at Steinhafels, save big on all of our best sellers. Start with savings of 35% off store-wide. Then get great deals on all of our best-selling mattresses, bedrooms, sofas, dining rooms, and so much more. Something for every style and every budget at the guaranteed lowest prices. So shop in-store or online at steinhafels.com during the Best Sellers event. Relax, it's Steinhafels.
Culver's couldn't have started anywhere but in Sauk City, Wisconsin. Still today, we are a family restaurant. Here, nearby farms grow the food we eat, smiles are contagious, and everyone is someone's neighbor. It's a place where our love of fresh food is as strong as our love for each other. It's a feeling of welcome you'll notice the moment you stop by. Because where we come from has made us who we are, and for that, we couldn't be more proud. Welcome to Delicious.
Watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. Teenagers whose families do not have health insurance will be able to get free sports physicals next month. The Access Community Health Center in Madison will be holding the physicals from 6 to 9 p.m. on Tuesday, August 9th. The WIAA requires all high school athletes to complete a physical before being allowed to compete. Next at 6, a pretty cool event happening right now at Old Brick Park's Beer Garden. It is called Brews for Books, being put on by the Madison Reading Project. It is the latest in a series of similar events where a portion of the proceeds from beer sales tonight will go towards the project, which aims to get books into the hands of young children in the Madison area.
Kids are out of school. They're bored, maybe they've been on screen time too much. It's always good to try and have kids keep up with their reading, even if they're flipping through pages, looking at pictures, that all counts. And we have a variety of different ways that we can work with the public during the summer. So if you'd like free books, come out to any of our events.
And if beer isn't your thing, the Madison Reading Project will also be at an event at Brittingham Park tonight with Mobile Madison. Many different mobile services will be on hand throughout the evening. Well, from food, attractions, nightlife, art, lifestyles, and much more, Madison Magazine has officially released its annual Best of Madison Awards today. There are nearly 500 gold, silver, and bronze winners from a variety of categories. And in addition to that, Madison Magazine's editors selected 15 Editors' Picks Awards, which will be announced tomorrow. You can check it all out for yourself on channel3000.com. There is more to come tonight at 6. Next, it's a News 3 Now exclusive. How a hole-in-the-wall hamburger stand in Jefferson County is making big waves on a national scale. And it has been another hot one outside. Dana Fulton will have her full forecast and the latest on this weekend's storm chances next.
Do-it-yourself bathroom updates can be stressful, dragging on for weeks or months. Instead, call the experts at Mad City Baths. Get a beautiful bath or shower professionally installed in as little as 1 day. Now, 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower will save with free installation. 18 months, no interest, no payments. And we'll compensate you for your time. Call during this program for a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate.
We're not just massage envy. We're also facials that get your skin glowing envy. We're talking, dang girl, you look good kind of envy.
All right, tell me your secret and lunch is on me.
How does she do it envy?
So what's going on with this?
That's because a regular massage envy facial routine is an amazing way to look and feel better. For that, I still got it going on kind of a feeling.
Must be good genes.
Through August 14th, try your first facial and get a free enhancement plus 20% off select skincare products. Terms apply. Massage Envy Facials, where better begins.
Every day, millions of innocent couches are being flattened, overused, and abused. They're crying out for help. Hi, I'm Greg Marcus. Please consider giving that dent in your couch a break by watching your next movie at Marcus Theaters. Start by going online to see what's playing. Because the couch you save may be your own.
I want to share my story so others can know that they are not alone.
When my mom and dad were first expecting, the pregnancy had complications and there was very little chance of survival. My mom's health was at risk too. She chose to end the pregnancy.
It was my decision, not some politicians.
Every woman should have the right to make her own decision. And I'll fight alongside you every step of the way until you do. I'm Mandela Barnes, and I approve this message.
Hi, this is Lisa from 4Imprint. Yes. I'd like 50 welcome wows, 300 customer I love it, and 200 team member oh yes. Certainly. You know we got some brand new woohoos.
Dial up the wow factor with promotional products from 4Imprint. We specialize in awesome items that are certain to awe and guaranteed to deliver some ooh yes. From apparel, backpacks, drinkware to high-tech items.
Wow. I love it. Woohoo!
Go to 4imprint.com and find some wow now. 4Imprint, for certain.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
The monarch butterfly, one step closer to extinction today as scientists put the iconic orange and black insect on the endangered list due to their fast dwindling numbers. The International Union for the Conservation of Nature estimates that the population of monarch butterflies in North America has declined between 22% and 72% over the past 10 years. Every community, large and small, has something it can call its own. You won't find it anywhere else. Our traveler Mark Kane ran across a hole-in-the-wall hamburger stand in Jefferson, known the world over.
Downtown Jefferson is filled with small, locally owned businesses. And perhaps the smallest can be found at the corner of Racine and Center Streets. At just 8 feet by 8 feet, Weddle's Hamburger Stand is 64 square feet of hamburger heaven.
They'll go 50 miles out of the way just to come here if they're on a trip, just to come here. So I call it's an attraction. It's, a destination.
Robbie Weddle's worked here for 20 years. His family bought the hamburger stand and adjoining ice cream shop in 2007. But this place goes back a ways. First opened in 1916 by Augustus Burkholz, the Weddles are the 7th owners in this stand's 106-year history.
Obviously, we're doing something right for it to last 106 years. So,
Is there secret spices or?
We have our own secret recipe that I won't indulge, but yeah.
But Robbie's willing to share some things that make these burgers stand out. You grind your own meat?
Yep.
Your dad does?
Yep.
Downstairs?
Yep. We get it in fresh. We grind it fresh daily, and you get that flavor out of it. And
how much do you grind a day?
We grind about 100 pounds a day.
And that's how many burgers?
Approximately 800.
And that's gone by the end of the day?
Most days, yes.
That comes to over 17,000 pounds of meat a season, over 100,000 hamburgers a season. That's incredible. The current stand was built in 1999 after an 80-year-old motorist hit the old stand and demolished it. The only thing that survived was the cast iron griddle. It got lodged in the car and ended up a block away. That original 106-year-old griddle is still in use. It's another secret to this storied hamburger. Robbie still makes the burgers the way they've been made for 106 years.
So we start out with lard in the morning.
Lard?
Yep. And then you just smash them flat. As easy as it may look, it actually is a knack to get.
How long are they on the griddle for?
They take about 10 minutes to grill. So as I try to teach my employees, the thinner you get them, the faster they'll cook. We make everything to order. We don't hold anything, it's fresh. We try to keep as local as possible.
Which explains the lines that start to form even before the 11 a.m. opening time. The wait can get as long as an hour during peak times. Recognized by the Food Network and Served and TripAdvisor and celebrities, people have come to Jefferson to try a Weddle burger from literally all over the world. There's a map up in the ice cream parlor with the proof. This is not fast food.
No, we don't consider ourselves fast food. So it's I don't even know what you call it.
I'll tell you what you call it, Robbie. Out of this world delicious. In Jefferson, I'm Mark Kane, News 3 Now.
Well, as Mark mentioned, Weddell's is open from late March to the end of October, and its 33 employees are busy from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. If you know of a unique story you would like Mark to look into, just send him an email at mkane@wisctv.com. Well, Dana, that looks pretty good. Have somebody else do the cooking,
yes,
right?
Yes. It's a little too hot outside, so I'll send the roommate out to stand by the grill and get the burgers going for us later. Right now, the Dane County looks pretty dry, nice and sunny. Notice, though, we did have a few showers and thunderstorms northeast of Dane County pass through over the last few hours. Also closer to the Wisconsin-Illinois state line, we did have a few isolated showers. That slight chance coming through this evening. We'll see a similar setup for tomorrow, and then the forecast gets a little bumpy for late Saturday. In fact, our severe weather potential for Saturday ramping up a bit. An enhanced risk for La Crosse and towards the Twin Cities, areas really northwest of Dane County, so a 3 on a scale to 5. The primary concern, high winds and some heavy rain and hail, as this line of storms will be building in during the heat of the day on Saturday, and it is going to be hot and humid outside Saturday afternoon. So this is a quick look ahead to Saturday morning. We have sunshine, the cloud coverage builds in the late morning and early afternoon. Between about 4 and 6, those showers right along our westernmost counties, and then we'll continue with that threat for scattered showers and thunderstorms overnight into early Sunday morning. By Sunday afternoon, though, we get some clearing and we're back to some sunshine later on in the day. Breaking down a little closer look here, overnight mostly clear. For tomorrow, we're partly sunny with that slight chance for an isolated shower or storm yet again due to all that humidity for Friday. For Saturday morning, we start off with sunshine, and then in the afternoon, the cloud coverage builds in and the shower and storm chances pick up. As we get closer to about 4 to 6, our westernmost counties seeing them first, and then the main line building in really between about 8 and midnight. And that line's going to bring in, again, heavy rainfall and high winds and the potential for hail. By Sunday morning, most of that has pulled southeast. As we look ahead to Sunday afternoon, a lot of clearing expected. Again, sunshine later on Sunday. Rainfall totals landing at least an inch for most of southern Wisconsin. Some areas could easily pick up over 2 inches of accumulation with that heavier rainfall. So we do have an alert day in the forecast for Saturday now. High temperatures for Friday in the upper 80s. Another warm day with heat index readings in the mid to low 90s with that slight chance for a shower or storm late in the day. Our alert day on Saturday due to the potential for severe weather late in the day. A few showers lingering into early Sunday, and then next week, high temperatures trending fairly close to average. Afternoon highs will be in the low 80s. Overnight lows will be in the low 60s. We'll have a chance for showers and storms for the middle of the week on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Otherwise, the back half of next week, the final weekend of July, looks mostly dry right now with seasonable temperatures.
Still ahead tonight, the cost of living is still on the rise, not only for homeownership, but also for renters. A closer look at those numbers when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners whose bath or shower doesn't look so good and won't come clean. Call Mad City Bats now to take your bathroom from outdated to outstanding in as little as 1 day. From walk-in showers with a low threshold entrance to walk-in tubs with relaxing hydrotherapy. Surfaces are infused with microban antimicrobial protection for easy cleaning. So why wait? Remember, we have special savings for 50 homeowners. Free installation on a new bath or shower. 18 months, no interest, no payments. Senior and military discounts. We'll take before and after pictures and compensate you for your time. Last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Amazon gift card with your free in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call now with zip code and location to qualify. 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
I'm Tim Michaels. Commanding the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier was an honor beyond measure. America is a miracle of countless sacrifices from unknown patriots. Honoring that is our duty. But today, America is under attack by radicals trying to tear down everything that makes America great. This is a fight we cannot lose. I'm Tim Michaels. I'm running for governor to help save the America that those before saved for us.
What happens to your body language when you use Dove Dry Spray? It shows. Try Dove Dry Spray. Our weightless formula with 1/4 moisturizers is effective and kind to skin, leaving you feeling instantly dry and confident.
You heard the jingle man, Wisconsin. That means it's time to get a versatile, rugged, athletic SUV that makes you feel like you just won a title. Again. Honda was just crowned KBB.com's best value brand for the 7th year in a row. So get up and go to your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer today. Honda gets Wisconsin. Bring it home, Songbird.
Get up and go! Tomorrow morning, we focus on food insecurity in this week's Time for Kids.
And we'll tell you how to send us your answer for a chance to win Restaurant Week bucks.
Plus, a chance for severe weather is expected this weekend, how you can prepare from 4:30 to 7.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. Ford is expected to cut thousands of jobs this summer. According to the Wall Street Journal, more than 4,000 white-collar jobs will be eliminated. That includes engineer, marketing, and sales positions. The report says factory workers are not expected to be impacted for now. The move is reportedly fueled by the automaker's efforts to beef up its electric vehicle production. Ford wants to get some 600,000 electric vehicles on the road by the end of next year. Mortgage rates started dropping in early July, but now they've inched higher for the second week in a row. It comes as more economic indicators warn of a potential recession. According to Freddie Mac, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage averaged 5.54% this week. Mortgage rates hit a year high of 5.81% in mid-June. Rent prices are also on the rise again, hitting another record in June. The national median rent is now more than $1,800 per month. That's according to Realtor.com's rental report. That's 14% higher than a year ago. June marks the 16th consecutive month of record highs. American and United Airlines both reported their first operating profit since the start of the pandemic. Strong demand for air travel and high fares allowed the carriers to overcome rising fuel prices. American posted a record second quarter revenue of $13.4 billion, and United's revenue was up 6% compared to the same period of 2019. The good news for airline investors is bad news, though, for passengers. Michelle Obama has a new book coming out soon. The former First Lady tweeted about the news, saying, quote, "These past few years, I've been thinking about how to stay centered in a world filled with so much uncertainty." She calls the book "The Light We Carry, Overcoming in Uncertain Times." It will be published on November 15th. And check this out. Mattel and SpaceX are teaming up for some new out-of-this-world toys. The line is inspired by the private space flight company's rockets and capsules. It will include plush toys, dolls, vehicles, and building sets. The merchandise will be on store shelves and online next year.
Ooh, some astronaut Barbies.
I know that. We need to see more of that.
Yes, that would be very, very cool.
And
all right.
Dana's here with another final check of the forecast.
Sunshine again for tomorrow, but still warm outside. High temperatures will be in the upper 80s with heat index readings in the middle to lower 90s. For Saturday, temps will be close to 90, and that's right when a line of storms will be building in. Those storms likely going to ramp up for us since it will be so hot and humid outside, so we'll be keeping a close eye on that later in the evening.
All right, thank you, Dana, and thank you for joining us. Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.